Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box. Last chance to question Mops. It's the Game Week 28 review. In this edition of Banter in the Box, we've got your Game Week 28 winners and losers. 4 winners all picking up a Manager of the Season point. 4 losers all losing a Manager of the Season point. We've got an update on Chairman's Chats. A Manager of the Season update. It was worth 10 Manager of the Season points. Did anyone get it right? Loads of people getting involved this week. And a confirmation on the final slide of the FFFL Presentation Awards. Your Game Week 28 winners. Take a bow. Ontario Grizzlies manager Neil Hatch climbing 2 places up to 8th, which made him the joint biggest climbers in Game Week 28 that saw very little movement. By the way, just 4 managers going into the transfer market this week, though 2 of them spending £5 million on Oi Is Mine tactical gambit, which allows them to purchase a player that already belongs to another Premier League side. Game Week 28 winner also was no effing rude names Nikki Lee. The wheels have come off recently after a good start to the season, but she did climb 1 place to 12th this week, which is the highest she's been since Game Week 21. And hubby Stephen did the business as well. Shrimpers FC climbing 2 places, the joint biggest climbers along with Ontario Grizzlies. And that was enough to lift Shrimpers up to 22nd, which is the highest they've been since Game Week 17. But the biggest Game Week 28 winner, take a bow. I've got a life manager, Mops Hawksby, a Game Week loser last week, stayed 4th but picked up a 4th weekly win with 59 points, putting her in 2nd place for the battle for the most weekly wins in the season, 2 behind Sashamas FC manager Wayne Robinson, who's on 6. 1 Manager of the Season point to those 4. Your Game Week 28 losers, hide your head in shame. Norfolk and Chance FC manager Angela Addis, by far the biggest losers in Game Week 28. Stayed rooted to the bottom of the table. The lowest scorers with just 10 points. Other losers in Game Week 28. No cock for me manager Sarah Goodwin fell another place down to 13th, the lowest she's been since Game Week 20. Jordan Jenkins fell a place down to 24th, the lowest he's been since Game Week 17. And Average Joe's manager Joe Hawksby fell a place to 23rd, the lowest she's been since Game Week 16. 1 Manager of the Season point lost to those 4. Chairman's Chats, episode 4 is going to feature Mops Hawksby, and it is going out in the next few days. Monday, probably, maybe Tuesday, but definitely Monday or Tuesday. So, if you haven't got your question in yet, this is your last chance to submit the one question you've always wanted to ask Mops but have been afraid to. And it's your chance to earn 5 Manager of the Season points. I'll keep the questions anonymous when I pose them to Mops and ask her to tell me which was her favourite question. And if she selects your one, you'll earn 5 Manager of the Season points. Who the fuck is that? Is a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. 6 managers had a go this week. Average Joe's manager, Joe Hawksby, thought that was a picture of Legends 23 manager Keith Simons. Benny United manager Mark Benwell thought that was a picture of Pez United manager Ryan Perrin. No cock for me manager Sarah Goodwin thought that was a picture of Greece Lightning manager Alexi Lagos. Arden Diamonds manager Steve Holmes thought that that was a picture of No Effing Rude Names manager Nicky Lee. Ontario Grizzlies manager Neil Hatch thought that that was a picture of Masters of None manager Jack Hawksby. And I've Got a Life manager Mops Hawksby thought that that was a picture of Haven't Jot a Clue manager James Holmes. I can reveal that none of those answers were correct. So your manager of the season table looks like this. Nicky Lee up to joint 13th for being a game week 28 winner. Stephen Lee goes clear 7th for being a game week 28 winner. Sarah Goodwin stays 5th despite being a game week 28 loser. Mops Hawksby stays 4th after being a game week 28 winner. Neil Hatch stays 3rd after being a game week 28 winner, but closes the gap on Joe Hawksby, who stayed 2nd for being a game week 28 loser, but he's now 5 points behind the leader. Yours truly. Unbelievable. Your chance to win 11 manager of the season points next week. We're rolling it over again. It's a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. If you can tell me who, you will win yourself 11 manager of the season points. Confirmation again that the FFFL Presentation Awards takes place on Saturday the 8th of June. It's at FFFL HQ. Every manager is invited and they are allowed to bring one guest over the age of 18. There's many guests under the age of 18, but one guest over the age of 18. Hope to see as many of you there as possible. That is it for this week. We'll be back next week for your Game Week 29 review. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.